What's up, everybody? My name is Joby, and I am the GM for the Familiars. That's right, we're back. We are playing Paizo's Adventure Path, the Extinction Curse. We are here on Baileywikis channel, and I'm going to do something this week that I didn't do last week, which was to introduce my friends. Again, my name is Joby. I'm the GM. We're going to go around the horn here, at least as it appears on my screen. Why don't you tell us your name and your character who you're playing? Hey, Zach, what's your
Joby.
name?
My name is Zach. You just said it. I'm going to say it again. And I'm playing Ralton. He's a swashbuckler goblin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Alex, what's your name?
My name is Alex, and I'm also playing Vega Vela Ray. She is a catfolk mystic seer, Witch. Meow.
Witch. Meow. Hey, Annalise. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
Big questions here. I'm Annalise. I'm playing Cranston, who is a flesh-warped kineticist.
Fantastic. Austin. Hello there.
What?
What are you doing?
I am playing Fluke. Fluke is a clown.
Oh, yeah.
His background is a clown, but he's a cleric.
He's a cleric.
In this party.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. He's
Last
a
but
halfling
not-
also.
Oh, he's a halfling. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
A little guy.
Yeah.
Last but not least, hey there, Ben. What's going on?
Hey there, DM. I'm Ben. I am playing the Reverend Chuck Larson, a human battle oracle.
Human Battle Oracle. We got a heck of a party here.
Yeah.
And for
Nice little party.
our watchers and our listeners, I want to catch you guys up on what exactly is happening in this here story. Right now, the group is a group of circus performers, and they've got this circus called the Circus of Wayward Wonders, and they just put on their first show. Little hiccup, though. The ringleader, Myron Stendhal, was murdered, and the body was found right before they started performing.
But
The
other
audience
than
had
that,
already-
DM, how was the circus?
It affected the performance.
Pretty good. It affected the performance. You know, you guys tried to put on the show anyway. It didn't go so well.
Did not
In this
go
adventure,
well.
there's a mechanic for actually performing the circus, and unfortunately, the rolls didn't go our way.
It was a dark performance.
It was bad.
Yeah. There was ups and there was downs. There was some successes. There was some failures.
Mostly downs.
Mostly
The-
downs.
The
There
phrase
was a sort of
You joke. You joke.
there was a sort of pallor over the audience.
lard
That's what you had.
Valhalla was said.
Yeah, there's a big lard match. It was awesome. If you didn't check it out, be sure to check out last week's episode because the end of it's fantastic. Now
the rest of it is trash.
the rest of it's all downhill. Once you get to the lard match, you can go ahead and skip to this ep. Just kidding. It's all fantastic. Now, here, the party at the end of last episode had a little bit of time to begin to investigate the body of Myron Stendhal. All right, and you guys learned a couple things. You learned that basically he died by getting snake bit, but not just by one snake, many snakes. Snakes. Snakes.
It looks like it's a
nothing could-
ribeye here.
It could possibly go wrong. Possibly go wrong. That's the first thing that's ever gone wrong. But here we are, and you guys were investigating the body, and Myron had died via snake bite, and not just one, but many. And Cranston realized that this was a very this is a rare way to die via snakes. Never seen a snake attack in this way, so they must have been magically coerced. You also saw these rat tracks that were also moving in very strange ways, and you discern that basically the rats, to move in such a way around Myron's body, would have to have been magically coerced to do so. Ralton, you led the charge following the tracks outside of the tent, and here we are at the outside now, in the outside the tent, in the circus camp, and I've just got a little bit of fun text to read here just to sort of set the scene. So you guys exit the tent, and you're now in the camp in back. And the circus camp consists of about 24 mismatched wagons that are parked on a grassy field broken by this meandering stream. And a large communal fire burns near a deep pond formed by the stream. And even if the circus performance was successful, says the text, the mood in the camp is subdued. All right. So all of the other performers have, I'll say they sort of followed you out and began to sort of follow these tracks leading out of the tent. Okay. And you're following the tracks, and you get right outside of the tent, and you see that, Ralton, the tracks are going in a very steady course and then disperse.
No.
And you can pretty much see the moment where it looks like whatever spell these rats were under dissipated, and they kind of just became rats again with their own little crazy rat chaotic lives, and they all went off in their various directions. At this point, the rest of the NPCs around you are sort of looking and following the same thing, and there's this sense of just like exhaustion now that's settling in, this like grief exhaustion. It's just, and you can see Elysia look to the others and just say, "Well, all right, everyone. I'm gonna go back to the camp. I think we should all try to get a bite to eat and get some rest." And a couple start following her. So the rest
Is
of the
Axel
NPCs
with
are
them?
going over. Yeah,
Could I
Axel
just-
starts to sort of go off.
Could I just be, hey, Axel, really quick, where'd you get those
Hi.
pants?
I'm gonna be honest. It's not the first time that this little thing that it's something that's happened to me, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to make a big deal out of it because I thought it might have, made me look like a liability. I can see now that actually, it is. It's a liability, and so but it's a long. I'm talking too much again. But what I keep I keep a pair of sweats on me.
Hey,
I thought that might be. Yeah.
Shh. I
Uh-huh.
start making biscuits on him.
Okay.
And
Oh,
I
that
just,
feels nice.
I know. Listen, we've all peed our pants before. I did it
Really?
once in a library.
As adults?
Yeah, as an adult. I had
A
to pee really
library?
bad, and I peed my pants in a library. So you know. But as I'm doing
Is this
I'm
Alex
trying
talking to Joby, or is this?
Because
I haven't. I just want to be
Your
clear.
voice.
Me either. I never peed my pants in a library. Anyway, so as this is happening, as I'm hoping that I can touch one of the birds that he keeps on him, or are they all somewhere else? To see, just because one animal
gonna
was poisoned, why does he have maybe animals that aren't poisoned? That's what I'm.
We're
trying to
stretching
figure
this definition of object right now.
Oh.
Are you wondering if the birds are the murder weapon?
I'm just wondering if they're being taken care of right.
Okay.
I just want to see if they're happy.
You could ask him.
Okay. Okay, and then I see if he's lying or not. This is what I want to ask him, just as I'm
Okay.
making biscuits and going. Anyway,
Sure.
I think we can all agree that we've all peed our pants as adults at some point. Anyway,
Oh,
what?
yes. More
Can
than
I
once, though, because
No.
yeah.
But you?
No.
Okay. So anyway, can I see your bird? And can I just love birds. I promise I won't eat it. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. And I pull out little Fiorello. And he's so cute.
Okay.
And his eyes are so big and adorable.
Okay.
And you Fiorello. Do you have a Fiorello that's yours?
Oh, he pulls out one of his pigeons. He says, "I call this one Banshee."
Hi, Banshee. You're so cute. And as I'm looking at it, I just want to examine and see if it's sick or not.
Make a medicine check.
19 plus something.
19 plus something.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty good. It
So
doesn't look
here's,
sick. Birds
so I
look
just
good.
like one last question. Like, what do you think? So your birds aren't sick at all, huh? I just want to see how he reacts to that.
Yeah,
read him.
No, I try to keep them in tip-top shape. Banshee, Mortimer, and Randall are all my sort of top priorities. And so you're just trying to see if he's like acting
Yeah, like
weird?
just comparing. Like, I know he peed his pants, and he was honest about that. Is that same honesty as he talks about the birds?
It looks to be no change.
So my sensing of motive, I think that he's not
You think
lying.
he's yeah. Nope, yeah.
Okay.
You don't see any sort of hint of malarkey.
But his birds are okay. I say out loud, wow, Banshee looks really healthy. And then
Yeah. And you
Thanks.
just sort of move back. Oh,
I'm like,
thank
anyway,
you.
cool
Thank
pants.
you.
Bye.
Thank you. They're very comfortable. Okay, great. So what's everybody else doing? So Axel heads back sort of with the rest of the NPCs, and you guys are now sort of gathered around where these rats have dispersed, right? See it on the map here. Thank you. Baileywiki, it looks awesome.
Ralton's looking frustrated at the dead end with the rat tracks. He looks to the group and he says, "Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I can't really rest easily knowing there's some sort of supernatural rats about causing mischief. I think we need to get to the bottom of this before we pack up camp."
Do you think the other animals are safe?
That's a good question. I don't know, but I think there might be something to the fact that we're dealing with both rats and snakes, it seems.
Like what?
Vermin.
Mm.
Can I make an Arcana check here?
Sure.
Do I know anything about like specific spells that might allow someone to control?
Make an Arcana check.
18.
Let me see what I can give you here. All right, with an 18. Let's see here. So yeah, so you would know them to be primal spells, and that means just coming from like the sources of nature. And it would be, I mean, you know about the spell Speak with Animals, but I don't think that's like a coercion spell. So it would probably need to be that ability combined with something else that might be a little bit above what you rolled.
All right.
How many bites were on his legs?
I'm gonna say like somewhere around 20. It was like,
But there were no snake tracks though, just rat tracks around the body.
just rat tracks.
Is it possible that the swarm of rats was like able to carry his body? And like move it?
Yeah, are we able to get a sense of like how like the volume of rats from? Does this look like like a couple hundred or like tens of thousands?
I'd say less than both.
not like a sea of rats. Like
It's like an
Not a
elite,
horde.
right? It's an elite team. It's like
the battalion. Yeah.
right? It's like Rat Team 12.
Yeah. This is it would be like a swarm of rats, probably. Let's call it like 2 or 3 dozen rats.
Oh,
It's a lot of rats.
And they just were circling his body. Like,
yeah, I don't think they're carrying the body. Maybe the snakes came in rat back.
Do you think we should be real detectives in the world? Like, should we
Wow.
maybe try and take on some serial killer cases? Because
I think so.
so the rats were
That does
carrying the
stop some cold
snake.
cases.
Let's pivot this podcast.
Yeah.
True crime is huge.
I mean, this is a real issue.
Sure.
Oh God. Is there was Myron, like, does he have a place that he was sleeping or anything like that? Like where's
He
Myron?
does.
Should
Myron.
we go check that out?
Yeah, you've got his. So you know that his caravan is right by where everybody is sort of hanging out right now with the fire. So there's like a couple of caravans that are semicircled around the main campfire. So that's one place you could go.
Do we have keys to that? Would I have keys?
Would you have keys? I
As
feel
like a
like
sort of
Teamster?
stage manager, teamster.
yeah, I feel like you'd have keys. I feel like you'd have
Yeah, that's who's got the keys.
yeah.
The master. You got the master.
Well,
I got the keys. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I got the master. I pull out the ring. There's got about 60 keys on it. All right, let's.
Yeah. So you look for the key, and I'm gonna say you don't find it.
Wait, why not? I probably use it all the time.
Probably.
Exactly.
Oh, it's
Ben,
like missing.
I mean,
Wait.
Yeah.
Is it missing? I listen. If a key is out of turn on this ring, I would know right away.
It's missing.
Oh. Well, now wait just a gosh darn minute here. That key to Old Thunder's trailers, it's missing.
That's very suspicious.
super suspicious.
Oh gosh, I feel so violated. It's my key
Maybe
ring.
there's another way into the caravan.
Ooh.
Sure, we could just
Let's
break the door down. Well, let's see what kind
let's
of
go,
conditions.
Let's
in.
go see what's what.
All right, great. You guys make your way over to Myron's. I'll move you guys over here on the map.
And while this is happening, you see my eyes go from like human to cat. And I send up Fiorello like above. And I want, like, Joby, if it's cool, I just want to kind of be the watch out, like just in case someone like runs outside of Myron's caravan or someone's running from somewhere, sneaking, just to like see
Okay.
all of it from above.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check with Fiorello.
For Fiorello's perception check?
Well, is this a specific ability that you have
Yes.
to actually be able to see through him?
Yes. So it's let me tell you about it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's share senses. Once every 10
Nice.
minutes, you can use a single action with the concentrate trait to project your senses into your familiar. When you do, you lose all sensory information from your own body, but can sense through your familiar's body for up to 1 minute. You can dismiss the effect.
Sweet. So, Fiorello, as a bat, probably have a pretty high,
He can't-
high perception.
I think so. But also he's echolocation, so I don't know if he... Because
Let me see here. Looking up bat. You've got
I think
plus
it's
one wisdom.
Actually, I have +6 perception. it
Echolocation,
says right
20
here.
feet. Oh, yeah. Okay. So go ahead and make a perception check. Add 6.
17. Oh, sorry.
17.
So 11 + 6.
Fiorello flies up, and you guys just look back, and Vega's just like not moving, just standing, eyes back, eyes rolled back, like, oh, right. Fiorello flies up.
Oh.
And what do you see? Fiorello uses echolocation. I'm just gonna say like Fiorello like does like a minute to like fly around. Like, okay, zooming out here, and oh, sorry. Remind me what you rolled.
17.
A 17. Fiorello. Okay, on the map, I'm gonna ping it
Okay.
over here
Got him.
in the woods. You hear some. You'd have to sort of fly pretty close, but I'll say that Fiorella is flying sort of around there, right? And flies in, and you hear human voices, and it's two folk who you recognize as members of the larger circus crew, right? And they look to be standing pretty still and in some kind of pretty much like at attention. And you can hear one of them say, "All right now, don't make any sudden movements. Look, just back away slowly, because if they sense fear, they're gonna bite you. So just slowly back away, and we just need to make it to camp." Fiorella lands on your shoulder. You guys look back, and Vega comes to.
There are some people over by the trees that say, I think they're being attacked by snakes, or at least something that you can't show fear to. But I don't know, I watched this nature show. It's not great with facts, but it's pretty good. So I'm guessing it's two folks from our group, and they're just totally stuck there. I feel like we should go help them.
Wait, some of our guys?
Snakes.
Some of
or
our
rats?
guys. Snakes, I think. What can sense fear? Why is this
All right.
nature show more specific?
Show the way. Oh, show the way. That's our guys. We gotta get out there.
That over here. Oh, this.
All
I
right.
point towards it.
Okay, great. So you guys heading over to check it out?
Yeah.
All right. You guys are running over. Oh, what do you want to do?
Cast Forbidding Ward on Chuck.
Okay. What? Talk to us about what that is.
It just gives it's a ward against hostile spells and from a target enemy, +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throws against target enemies' attacks and other effects.
Great. So
Thanks, Fluke.
you guys are running forward, and let me just get. You can check the map out here. Let me just get a battle formation, sort of as you guys are running up here. So, who's gonna run up first? Who's gonna be sort of like in the vanguard of this little group here?
Well, Vega's. You're the only one who
Vega's
knows
showing
where
us
this
the
is
way,
happening,
right?
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Vega's pointing over,
But
and you
I
can
don't
see
think
now
yet.
as you guys
See
are
it.
heading there, you can see that these two workers, these little sort of commoner tokens here that are right by the tree, standing very, very, very still, and they look to be looking at what you can now see is this like coiled up. It looks like a coiled up rope, but you can see that the top of the rope is just looks like ready to strike, and you can see that it's a viper, right?
Oh.
So Vegas pointing over there. It's not too light, so it's going to be a little bit hard to see as you guys get sort of away from the firelight.
I cast light on my chest piece.
All right, fantastic. You're going to cast light on yourself.
Baileywiki these
I'm
maps.
sort of right up there next to Chuck.
There you go.
Sick maps.
So
In
I'll
the
move
back.
you up here.
Yeah, and as I get closer,
right behind him.
I start to just slow it down as I kind
Yeah.
of get into the Viper's kinesphere.
Ralton, you're right next to him, and yeah, you can just ping on the map where you want to go. Fluke, where you feel? Yeah, right there. Fantastic. Cranston, what feels good to you?
Like right around here.
Let's see. Yeah, I got you. Okay, great. Over there. You got Vega over here. Okay. So as you guys come up, all right, you can see these two workers, and they just sort of like slowly turn back, and they just say, "All right, it's just about 10 feet in front of us, and I just don't think we should make any sudden movements." Oh, I'm glad to see you, Chuck, and you, Fluke, and Ralton, and Cranston, and Vega as well. What should we do?
There's just the one snake?
Just the one.
Cranston, you're animal handling.
I want to see
right?
if I can notice anything special about the snake. I'm an animal handler. So do I have any special kind of knowledge that might help me with this whole snake situation here?
Make an animal handling check, I'd say.
Animal handling check. Hold on, wait a minute. Sorry, I'm just looking for that. What modifier would apply to that? Nature?
Let's just call it nature.
Okay. 14 plus where's nature for 18.
18.
Yeah.
This snake looks to be under the influence of some kind of magical ability.
Here we go. There we go.
The snake is charmed.
All right.
Can I see the snake from where I am?
It is just on the edge of what looks to be Chuck's light. It's right here underneath.
Oh. I'm gonna cast Daze.
Okay.
Into the underbrush towards the snake.
All right. I think with that we're going to officially enter into initiative. All right, just to sort of see how this goes. So we're gonna basically time slows down. Fluke, that's gonna be one of your first moves, depending, of course, on where you fall into the initiative order. Yeah, but let's just go ahead and have everybody roll up some initiative. I'm gonna go around and ask you what your initiative is right after I get some sweet music going, which is gonna sound a little something like this. Okay. All right, fantastic. So, coming up in the initiative order, I'm going to ask first, Ralton, what'd you get, bud?
8.
8. Fantastic roll.
Not right.
Update. There we go. 8. Fantastic. Fluke, what'd you get?
Do I add my perception to
You
initiative?
do. Yes.
So 27.
27. Not too shabby. Chuck, what'd you get?
20.
20. All right, solid. Cranston, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
You got a 9. And Vega, what'd you get?
13.
13. Fantastic. All right, we're gonna roll the rest of it. 5. And Viper falls. Viper did that. Okay. And then, great. All right. So up first, Fluke, you're gonna cast Daze as your first action. All right. So talk to me about what Daze does and if I need to roll.
Yeah, it's a will save. 17.
All right. 17 will save. Fantastic. I get a 25.
Whoa.
Ooh, can I? Fuck. Mind. All right. I'm gonna cast guidance on who's on Chuck.
Okay. Guidance on Chuck. Chuck, you get nice little bit of guidance cast on you. And is that your turn, Fluke?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, gotta begin the encounter official. And then we're going to the next person. Okay. It is the commoner's turn. They're just gonna sort of stay put and sort of see what happens next. Chuck, you're up. What do you want to do?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast Electric Arc.
Okay. All right.
It's 30-foot range.
Yep. You're good.
Okay, that's a reflex saving throw.
Okay. So. Ooh, I'm throwing rocks tonight. I rolled a natural 18. That is going to be a...
Oh, it is 18. Oh, but you got...
Oh, yeah, but I got
modifiers.
I got a modifier. So, it arcs across, and you can see the snake just sort of dodge to the side.
Dad nabbit. that's I'm going to cast guidance on Vega.
Guidance on Vega.
That's my one more action. So that's 1 + 1 to attack rolls Vega.
Fantastic.
For
All
a
right.
round.
Up next, here's what's going to happen. So you guys are focused on this viper down on the ground. What none of you saw, because it rolled a successful secret roll, is
The rats.
this giant viper uncurl from the
no.
tree.
Oh no.
And it is right over the viper, and it is going to move like along the branch here, and it's going to attack one of the workers.
Oh.
So it sort of slithers out, and this thing is huge. This thing is like Elysia anaconda size, all right? And it strikes out with its fangs. It's going to hit with its fangs, and it's going to do... Oh, gosh. It is going to do 8 points of damage to this commoner. You just see it like latch on, and the commoner cries out in pain. And then the commoner needs to make a saving throw. The commoner fails. And the commoner is poisoned.
Jeez.
And I mean, you all know Stanley.
Oh, Stanley, no.
gosh.
No.
And you see the life just like go out of his eyes.
Oh,
Is
Falls
he dead?
Dead
Oh.
to the ground.
no. Shit.
All right.
then-
That is rude.
The viper moves across to the other worker.
Oh boy.
That's the end of its turn. Okay, we've got one person down. Vega, you're up.
I was going to attack, but now that the giant viper is there, you see Vega. You know how when a cat like stretches and it's like that Halloween cat, and you just see like the hairs kind of raise along its spine?
Yeah.
You see that, and she blinks and she casts Ill Omen, which is the target. So you have to. A will save.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled nice and low.
Great.
You're gonna succeed. Yeah, it's a 7.
Okay, so that's a failure, not a critical failure, right?
It depends on what your spellcasting DC is. Is your spellcasting DC 17?
Will you remind me where I find that? I think I'm 18. Occult DC 18.
That's a critical failure. You critically succeed. Yeah, it critically fails.
Yeah, it critically fails. Okay, great. So then what that means is that every time during the duration that the target attempts an attack roll or skill check, it must roll twice and use the worst result.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pathfinder doesn't have disadvantage unless you're playing against Vega. Damn.
Beep, beep,
How long does
beep,
that
beep,
last?
beep.
Can you remind me how long does that last?
I think it just lasts one round.
Okay. All right. So the
yeah,
next one.
one round.
That's huge. Okay.
So the next round, it has, and I'm just going to move back. Actually, no, I feel good here.
Okay.
I'm just going to be done with this turn and feel
Okay.
good about that.
Fantastic. It is the Viper's turn. The mini Viper. This Viper is going to slither over and gonna get behind the other commoner and going to attack. It is going to miss with its first attack. And then it is going to do it one more time with the map, and it's going to miss again. The commoner's just like dancing left and right. Okay. All right. Up next, it is the commoner's turn. The commoner is going to just run, and hopefully it's not going to trigger any kind of attacks. I don't think so. And great. Yep. Okay. The commoner's just gonna run. There. And you see that the snakes don't have any opportunity attacks, so that's pretty sweet.
Good to know.
Running.
Vegas
all the way
says to
back,
herself.
all the way home. Okay, I'm gonna remove participant there. Okay, Cranston,
Yep.
you're up.
All right. I want to use one action to channel elements and activate my kinetic aura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like the little stone feathers around me kind of like and go up, and like this fire glow comes out from it, and then like these little things of flame and stone start orbiting me, so it's sort of like, and then I want to use hold on 1 second, another action to do elemental blast at
Nice.
the giant viper.
Okay, all right.
Alrighty. 1 second. Wave of your hand, blah, blah, blah. And it's just an attack roll. 1 second. That is a nat 20.
Ooh, that's a critical hit. So
Yeah.
go ahead and double the dice.
Atta
Double the
girl.
dice. Oh my god. All right. So then that's
Meow.
2d6 fire damage.
Nice.
2.
2. I just want to make sure that
4?
I'm doing this right. When you make a successful, you critically succeed a strike after. No, I'm sorry. Deals double damage.
Oh, deals double. Well, I mean, I rolled a 1. So
You rolled a 1, so it's
Yeah.
still 2. Okay, so you do 2 points of fire damage.
amazing.
Amazing. And all right, what else do you want to do on your turn?
I have another. I want to try hitting it with another elemental blast of fire.
Go for it. Those are 1 or 2 actions.
They're one action.
Fantastic. Go ahead.
5.
5. All right. Yeah, it saw the first one. It got hit by the first one. Now it's looking at you, and it dodges to the side. All right. Up next, Ralton. Fires being thrown across the space. What do you want to do?
Is the snake in the tree or on the ground?
It is basically like hanging down, close to the ground.
So is it in melee range if you're on the
Yeah,
ground?
I'm gonna say so. Yeah, I'm gonna say so.
And could can I do a tumble behind it in that
Yeah,
way?
I'll allow it. Sure.
Okay, so I'd like to tumble directly behind it.
All right.
And so
Great.
I'll make an acrobatics check for that.
Great. Awesome.
That will be 27.
That is going
Meow.
to succeed. Is that just goes against its
Nice.
It goes against its a DC. Probably a. Oh wait, what'd you roll? Is it
I rolled
27?
a 27.
Oh man, it still succeeds, but its reflex save is super duper high. That's awesome though. All right, sweet.
Cool. So that gives me panache, and it's also flat-footed against my next attack against it.
All
'cause
right.
I'm gonna tumble
Nice.
behind.
Cool.
Yes.
right.
So I am going to. You just see Ralton like somersault, like right under the hanging snake, out of its reach, and he springs up on his feet right behind it, and he strikes with his rapier. So I'm gonna roll to hit,
Sick.
and that is going to be 21.
That's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yes.
For damage. 4 points of damage, so not
4
excellent,
points of damage.
but
All right.
we're level
Excellent.
2. We're level 2 here, guys, and you
It's
see
a big
Oh,
snake, and you
Yeah.
you you slice it. I mean, you get a good chunk out of it. It's just a really big, thick, muscular being. All right. So take every little bit counts, though. All right.
And then I'm gonna use my last action to move away from it. I'm gonna just move like 2 squares down. Can I get behind the tree trunk at all?
You can get next to it.
Actually,
Yeah,
let me
like
go.
there.
Let me go the other diagonal, just so I'm not getting further away from my team.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
As you do,
Don't tell me there's another snake.
oh no, it didn't. Nope. Nothing happens. Nope. Nothing happens. That's it. Great. Never mind. Talk
Can I
amongst
go on
yourselves.
the diagonal though, just so I'm a little bit like one
Yeah.
square
Just,
over?
go ahead. Ping it.
Like I was gonna just do like right
Okay,
there, like that
Great.
way.
Awesome.
Yeah, perfect.
Totally.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Okay. Round 2. Fluke. Got a giant viper here, and you've got a viper here. What do you want to do?
Let me see. I feel like I have a fleet step or something that allows me to move and cover a lot of ground. I can't find it on my fucking sheet.
Is it a halfling ability?
It's some feat that I get from maybe my champion dedication or
Mm-hmm. Sure feet?
No.
Okay.
I can't find it, but I feel like I have it. Anyway, I'm gonna move up to it's only 5 feet away from where I want to be.
Okay.
To Ralton.
Oh
no! Wait, where is he?
There. Now you're under the tree.
Okay.
But if you're there, you're directly next to the snake.
Yeah, so
too.
just ping where you want to be.
Yeah. I just wanted to get on this side of Ralton.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you that you have the feet.
I have something that lets me do that. I just can't find it.
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
just gonna let that happen. That's gonna be fine. Okay, so you're here. Viper's here.
And then I want to use I'm gonna cast magic weapon on Ralton's rapier.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, sweet. Magic weapon. Yeah, your rapier just starts glowing with a magical aura. Is that everything, Luke?
Yeah.
You're such a good buff character. That's awesome.
What does that buff do, Austin?
Oh, so it gives you like a +1 because it's +1 striking weapon, and then you roll your damage. You roll 2 damage dice.
Dude.
You got a damage die.
So it's
Wow.
+1 to hit. Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
Wow.
And a second damage die.
Yeah, +1 to attack, and then you roll whatever your damage dice is. You roll it 12.
Yeah.
Roll 2.
That
That's
is
the minute.
That is so sick. Okay, cool. Chuck, you're up. What do you want to do?
All right, how far am I from the big viper?
You're about 10 feet.
Oh, 10 feet. Oh, great. Okay.
I'm sorry, 15 feet.
All right. Oh, shoot.
That's not true. Diagonals are a little bit different in Pathfinder, but if you,
Okay.
I'm gonna say just 10 feet, just to be real, with you.
Right on. Okay. I'm going to cast magic weapon. No, I'm not. I'm going to walk to it.
Okay.
I'm going to cast an oracle focus spell, weapon surge.
Wow. Sweet.
So it's going to add +1 to my attack,
Okay.
which I already have another +1 buff.
Yeah.
And then, oh shoot, where'd I go? And it grants me 1 additional damage die.
What?
And I'm going to attack this snake.
Wow. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Let's see, 26.
26 is gonna hit.
Nice.
Hey Ralton, how long does that off guard?
That was
Last?
just my
Okay.
attack.
Fantastic. Okay.
So
But he is
So
ill
26 is still gonna
omened.
hit. Ill omen is
That's sorry. That's
right.
for hit
His
the
next
viper's
attack.
attack.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yep. Cool. Good to know. Good to remember. Okay. So Chuck, go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Ooh, that's going to be 16 plus 3, 19 damage.
What? Okay. Someone came to play. You. And which weapon are you attacking with again? Will you remind me?
Oh, so well, this is old Linda. This is my old girl.
Okay. All right. You slam into this snake, and you just see like parts of it just burst apart.
Is it dead?
It is hanging on by a thread.
Nuts. All right, I don't have any actions left.
Wow.
No, that's it.
My goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Okay.
All right, Snaky.
All right. Up next, it's the Viper's turn. Oh, God, it has 1 hit point left. Ooh, I'm so sorry, Chuck. It is going to attack.
All right.
It is just like covered in its own goo, and it just looks at you, and it's basically like, it feels like lizard brain attack. You know what I mean? It's just like sort of reaching out. It's like you cut the head off the chicken. It's still running around. This snake is on its last legs, but it's going to, and it rolls a natural fucking 1.
Oh.
This thing fucks you up. I'm so happy that you didn't get hit. It completely misses. And it is going to try it again, though, with the map. -5. Here it comes. Oh, my God. It rolls a 0.
Oh.
It rolls
yeah, I mean,
a 0.
it's really messed up. Hey.
It's really messed up. What is it? No, I mean, that I rolled a 4. What's it? Oh, man. Wait a minute.
Remember, it's 2.
-5. Oh, right. It's 2, but it takes the worst one, right?
Yeah, so it's
Totally.
pretty bad, but it could get
Oh.
worse.
This thing has a +11 to its strike,
What? And it's getting like zeros?
and it got a 0. Okay.
Well,
So, and the last thing it does
you
is
messed up with one of my guys.
it, with its last action, you see it. I'm gonna say it like reaches out, Chuck. You're sort of like dodging to one side, dodging to the other side, right? And you're ready for the third attack, but it just coils itself up with its last action.
It submits.
Up next, we
All right, now this is called presenting.
Vega, you are up. You've got a coiled snake next to Chuck that looks super hurt, and you've got a very virile viper off to the side. What do you want to do?
very virile viper.
I cannot wait for
dangerous
this nature
creature.
show.
This is gonna be incredible.
I guess I'll. How far away am I from the giant viper?
You are 25 feet.
Can I go up to the giant viper, please,
Sure.
and just
Absolutely.
punch it?
Absolutely. You run up.
Oh wait, but first I go like this.
All right.
Actually, no, I don't, because I don't really need to extend this, but just in case it like survives. So, that means that it's a cackle, if you couldn't tell, and that means that ill omen continues for next cycle.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Can you do me a favor
Mhm.
and look at Cackle?
Yeah.
And just tell me on the little tags that it has next to it, does
Yeah.
it say manipulate?
Ooh. It
Does it have
doesn't
the
say any
manipulate
tags.
trait?
It just says cackle witch. You can extend one of your spells with a quick burst of laughter. You learn the cackle hex. Increase the number of focus points. Your focus pool by 1. That's all it says.
Okay. So, fantastic. Now, what do you want to do?
So that's continuing, and then I just want to like punch the snake.
Okay, great. What are you making an unarmed attack? Do you
I guess that would
have
be.
a
You know what?
weapon
I'll
that you
just
wanna
I'll
use?
just needle points it, because that's 2, and it's more likely it'll kill it. So I'm just gonna do needle darts.
needle darts?
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. So and just tell me what that looks like. How do you cast needle dart?
I take out it looks like a fortune telling ball, but it's actually just like a metallic ball, and I levitate it in the air, and it turns into these darts, like just a swarm of darts, almost like a murmur of birds. And
Murmur of birds.
ooh, wasn't great. So
That's okay, because you use your hands to create these needle darts, which means, and I just looked this up, that it has the manipulate trait. And unfortunately, because you are doing an action that has the manipulate trait and you are doing movement, this snake is coiled. And because it's coiled, it gets an opportunity strike.
Oh.
good thing I cackled.
It rolled a dirty 20.
Oh.
How long does the cackle last?
A round.
1 round?
Yeah.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
it's still cackled.
Number 2.
Yes.
I rolled a fucking 3. I rolled a 9 and a 3. What's
I
your
was
AC?
too proud.
What's your AC?
My AC is 16.
What's your AC? Is it? 3 is still a 14, and it misses.
Misses.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
so glad
man,
I
this thing.
cackled. And then I
Yeah.
just
It's
say,
no
I'm
joke.
sorry,
This
everybody.
giant-
That was hubris. I'm so sorry. My bad.
You tempted the wrath from the thing on high.
Yeah, I made a mistake.
Up next, it is the mini viper's turn, the regular sized viper's turn. This viper moves around the back of Vega,
Oh.
which makes Vega off guard, which means you have a minus
Yeah.
2 to your AC.
Ooh.
It rolls a 21,
Oof.
which hits, and it's going to do. Oof. You take 10 points of damage,
God damn.
and I need you to make a fortitude save.
Oh. Oh.
1 second.
That's gonna have a bonus.
Okay. 22.
22 saves.
Sick.
22 saves. All right. You
Nice.
feel the venom like coming into you, and you just like cat it. You just like, just like, yeah,
Nice.
pops it out. All right. Nice work.
Not really. That my hubris was out. I used to play the barbarian, and I cannot run into the fray. If you're a witch, that's what I'm learning.
That's
Thanks for coming here for my
Um,
education in Pathfinder.
your witch TED Talk. Yeah. It is going to attack again. Actually,
As I'm
with the
saying.
map. It's going to try it again.
It can do that. It can't just. It doesn't.
It moved.
If it uses a reaction, it
It,
doesn't.
it moved. It attacked. This is the mini viper.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Sorry. Sorry.
And it moves behind, and with the map, it misses. Cranston,
Oh, yeah.
you are up.
Is the big viper still coiled around that tree?
It's no longer coiled,
Oh,
but because it attacked, so it's like released its coil, and I'm gonna
Oh, gotcha.
say that it's like is now on the ground.
oh shoot, nuts. Well, I don't know. It might still work.
What do you want to do?
Well, I was thinking of using base kinesis to generate fire underneath that big viper.
Okay.
But maybe because it's not on a tree, I changed my mind. Never mind. I'm going to do elemental blast with fire
Alright.
to the big viper.
All right. Go ahead. And roll
1
attack.
second.
And that won't hit Chuck and Vega.
No, that's a very good point, Zach.
Oh, surgical precision.
Oh yeah.
Surgical precision.
That was a 12.
A 12 misses.
Shoot.
Try it again.
Yeah, try it again. 19.
That's with the map. You -5.
Oh, -5. That's gonna be. I can math. That's gonna be 14.
Misses.
Ah, nuts. Okay. What do I do with my last one? Shit. I'm just gonna try it again. One last time.
-10.
Here we go. We'll see. But it won't work. It won't work.
No,
Nothing
it
I can
can't
do will
work.
work. Let me see. Oh gosh.
well.
Oh gosh.
We got some people
can I
around you. We got some
do?
people up in the turn order. It's
No,
Cranston,
but I
it's
want to
Ralston.
help.
If you roll,
Do you have a guidance? Do you have a cantrip
No,
that
I
you can
don't.
drop?
Like, it's the thing about a kineticist is that your spells work as like weapons you can use. They're not traditional spells.
Oh, I see.
So
what you mean.
I think I'm just done with my turn, actually.
okay,
Yeah.
all right, fantastic. Up next, Ralston with that daddy magic weapon.
All right. So
I want to remind everybody that if you get on the other side of somebody
Well,
in
that's what I
Pathfinder,
was
you're flanking
about
them.
to do. I was about to go. I was just gonna drop a ping right there, so I'm flanking it with Vega.
I love it.
And how's that snake looking?
Oh, I mean, just a pile of goo, pretty much.
All right. So I'm gonna
Hate
roll.
and goo.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
roll
just
with
tap
my
it.
rapier.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna get a +1 from the magic weapon, so total 25.
It's a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
All right. So that's gonna be, and I'm gonna double the damage die, but that won't double my precision damage, I don't believe. Okay, so
Correct. You roll two. You roll two of them. You don't roll one and double what that is. You roll
right.
two.
It's gonna be
damage.
8
Yeah.
points of damage total.
Sick.
You just decimate this thing. I mean, you come in, and I'm going to say you skewer it. I'm going to say you take your rapier and you magically skewer it. All right? The other snake uses its reaction to slink away
No.
and just is beginning to like slink out of view. We're going to
one action.
What's your action? What do you wanna do?
I wanted to use intimidating glare on that final snake. I wanted to look at it and go.
We're going to see what happens next week when we come back at this moment of intimidating glare. Thank you all so much for joining us. It was a pleasure and an honor to check out their Patreon. Get on it. It makes Foundry so much better. And thank you to my friends for playing games with me. Thank you all for watching and listening. Tune in next week. We're going to see what happens. This adventure's already off to a great start. But until then, our intent is all for your delight. Peace.
Peace.